It's not smart at all. Ow, that was too big. All right, cool. As long as you guys can hear the keyboards, then we should be good. The track I'm going to be working on today that I need to do the drums for before I start actually hold on, fucking on here. All right, can we get the stream going for now? Jesus H fucking Christ! All right, this is the song I'm gonna be programming drums for today. I'm sure you guys know what song that is, but I need to get the drums going for this because the hard part for this song is going to be finding a violinist to do this song. So I'm going to, if you guys heard that, let me know. If not, then I'll have to replay that again. All right, I'm going to jump into another screen and I'm going to show you guys how I set up drums. I don't know why I showed you my OBS. All right, so here's the Rising Sun by CFO Money Sign. And I'm going to set up the drums for this. So I'm going to start off with just generic drums. I'm not going to go straight into doing the electronic drums in the song. So this is the patch that I like to use. I call it just drums generic. Really simple. I'm just gonna figure out what the BPM for this track is, and then start building the foundation for the drums, and then everything else. So I'm gonna go to metering, BPM counter, and then I'm gonna play the song again. But I'm gonna mute it, it doesn't matter. If I'm gonna get a copyright claim on this, then it's gonna happen. Then, oh well, screw it. So it jumped a little bit between 79.9 and 80. I'm just going to go with 80. It's the most common tempo. I doubt they're using 79.9 tempo. If they are, that's fucking awesome. When is Can You Make a Theme coming? Soon. I just gotta, I don't know, I gotta get to it at some point. I love playing the keyboards to it, but I haven't started programming any part of that song. So now that I got the tempo and it's pretty much a simple tempo, I'm just gonna line up the song with the tempo marker, I guess, the bar marker up here, the bar. So just so that it starts on an even number and I can start just doing the drums. And there's no... Oh, there's a lot of bass drops in this song too. Thing I just heard. So the first thing I do is I try to break down all the drum sections. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with how CFO CFOs or whatever does her songs, but each song only has like 3 parts, like the intro, the verse and a chorus, and then a verse and a chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. They just repeat over and over and over. So if you're looking at the actual sound wave of the song, you can see that this part is the same as this part, which is the same as this part and this part, but these two have no gap in between them. And the gap is the exact same part, but there's like a tiny 4-bar gap. So this song literally only has maybe 2-3 different drum sections to it. And that's the thing about CFOs, is that all their stuff was done in like super cookie cutter methods where they just pumped out cool sounding themes, but they just like repeat over and over and over. There's no breakdown, there's no interlude, there's no outro. So it's very robotic in a way, but they made some badass theme songs. Like this song is super fucking awesome. It's just when you break it down, it's like, yeah, there's not much to this song. So the first thing I hear, hey, what's up, Razor Frank? I'm doing the drums for The Rising Sun by CFO Money Sign. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, it's Shinsuke Nakamura's WWE theme, and I'm just doing the drums, programming the drums, how I program drums to wrestling themes. And I also made some coffee, which is a bit of a mess. So first part of this is just going to be the cymbals and the kick drum coming into the track. And I can't figure out how to do like labeling the piano roll in Logic. For some reason, it doesn't do that with Easy Drummer. So I already know what the keys are, but it would be so nice to have like the kick drum is C2, the snare is C3 or whatever. That would be so nice. So that's my kick. And I don't really play the drums unless it's something I can't figure out, but this is so simple that I can just do it by ear. But sometimes I would sit here and be like, just to figure out what the actual pattern is. Whoops. I think that should be it. I hate when I do that. There's no reason why I need to create a marker there, right? And right now the drums are not going to sound the same. Like, I'm just trying to build the foundation so I can adjust the drums later when they're all like laid out and ready to go. Because I don't want to sit here and find the right kick drum and find the right snare and all that. I just want to get this song programmed, because this is honestly the part that takes the most. Like, people think like the guitars take the most. Like, no, the drums, when it's a hard song, the drums take me like a week to program, because it's I'm not a drummer. I don't have a drum machine. I don't have a drummer. So I have to figure out the drums bar by bar, and it's so tough. But it's fun. It's really fun breaking stuff down and figuring it out. But me not being a drummer, like, I don't know what hand is playing what. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like a cymbal. That sounds like a hi-hat. That sounds like a tom roll. How do you program that? And this is what I've done for Morphesia and for all my covers. So there we go. That's the little intro thing. And I like to color code my drum patterns just so I can duplicate them and also reference them later when I'm building the guitar tracks. Like, oh yeah, this part is green, which is a part that repeats twice over here because these two are also green. So everything green I can record in one go. And then I'll do like blue and red and stuff like that. I won't do red. I'll do blue right now for this. This is just a simple intro. And see how it repeats here? Whoops. It's not what I wanted to do, this one. So it repeats again, but now it comes in with the kick drum. So this is one whole like passage. So for stuff like this, I'm gonna create a loop and just listen to it over and over and over and start placing like little bits and pieces where I hear them. It's kind of like building a puzzle where you get the corner pieces and then you get the edging and then you get the center and then you fill it in. It's kind of like literally a puzzle. So I hear kick drums. And then there's like a couple of snare rolls in here, which is interesting. Whoops. So like there. So what they're doing here, oops, is that they're taking a snare hit and they're cutting it up within the bar or within the what is this called? Within the note section, I guess. So this is what they're doing for that. They're getting one note and then they're cutting it into two notes so it becomes, see, it's like a fast double hit, but they're doing it twice. So I gotta do this 2 more times. I think it's like this. This is how I hear it right now. I might, change it up later once I keep working on the song, because I'll do that a lot too. I'll set up something one way and then a day later I'll be like, you know what, this is how it actually goes. So I just change it. But for now, just to get the song going, this is how I go about it. See, that sounds a little better. And again, it's going to sound weird because it's not the right type of drum set. I'm supposed to be using an electronic kit to get that really electro feel to the drums. So I'm like, it's really hot in here. Like, is it just me? But it's really fucking hot in here. Why is it so hot? I turned the fan on. I went over, I pressed the switch. Why is it so hot? Apparently, I turned off the fan. Hold on, let me turn the fan on. Oh man, like I said, this is a fairly new place. Yeah, it's I'm like literally sweating right now, and I'm not even doing anything special. I'm just programming some drums. Okay, it's a little too hot. But yeah, that's why I was kind of like, why am I still sweating? So I think I hear like some toms in this section. It's a loud chopper. This is gonna be this is gonna be an interesting song to program because the drums are very they're very like dancey drums. They're more like EDM style drums than anything. So it's gonna be interesting getting that tone replicated. See, that's not good. That's not. Maybe this is a hi-hat instead of a. Like this, maybe? Powerful. Or Power Wolf. Not powerful, Power Wolf. I think that's it. So it's. There's a couple more hi-hats here. So like this. Whoops, not like that, like this. All right, so there's the like the weird like symbols that are behind the song or the intro. Oh, Power Wolf. Yeah, I've never heard of them. We got some more snares. These are like double time snares. So I'm just going to replicate this part again here. So it's twice. And I think these are also cut in half, like this. I think that's how that goes. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't sound that good. Let me try one thing. Maybe the opposite. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah. Nope. So this is one part that is probably something that I would come back to later because it's not sounding right within the way I hear it compared to the song. So I'm doing something wrong. So I'm going to come back to the song. So I'm going to actually color this track red and come back to it later. And this is another part that bothers me from the original song. There's a cymbal hit on this break, and they kind of put a lot of echo in it. So the echo starts coming back halfway through the silence, which doesn't make sense to me. See how there's two cymbal hits, one initial one, and then a trail from the initial hit. That doesn't sit well with me for some reason. It's like that should be completely silent. So when I do a cover of this, I'm gonna leave that part completely silent because I understand the ending having that echo. But it just, I don't want to say it's lazy, but it should have kind of been completely silent to set up the violins coming in by themselves. All right, so that's a little bit of the intro. I'm not gonna play around with the intro too much because I want to. I just dropped some on the floor. My brand new floor. I just dropped some on there. We drink your blood. That sounds fucking epic as hell. We drink your blood. Nice. They also sound very power metal, but that might be just because of the name. Like I was saying, I want to program the most recognizable part of the song, which is this. So that is basically one drum pattern repeated twice. So, whoops, I can actually do this instead of making a new one. Make this yellow, and then we should be good to do. This is still like a really awesome song. Everyone loves it. It's awesome hearing it live. I got to see Nakamura use this live before he turned heel. That was awesome. Like, it sounded fucking awesome live. So I'm just gonna do the snares and the kicks right now. Whoops. Whoops. That was a little bit off beat. there's a little bit of a syncopation going on there. There. And there. So we got four drum hits at the very end, right here. 2 here. Whoops. And 2 here. I think that's how it goes. That's how I hear it. See, now I listened to it again and I hear it a lot differently now than I did the first time. Why is that so slow? Oh, that's why. So these ones are actually like this. And 2 kick drums there. So this is what it actually... Oh, there's one more part here. Like that. Let's hear it. Whoops. That's how I hear it. It might be wrong, but I'm going to go with it for now. I'm going to do the kick drums now. I think that's 2 hits. You can leave it on a comment if you want, and I'll check it out later. Oh, he's back to face now. I know I saw him with Bugenhagen playing guitar. So I wonder if that's how they're going to use his theme from now on, with him playing guitar on it, because apparently that's why they're changing a lot of theme songs, because they're not on the same page with CFOs, publishers, so they got to stop using their theme songs. So that's why a lot of people got new theme songs. Sounds really good. There's no cymbal hit there. Oh, interesting. See, those parts are exactly the same. So this whole section right here, the yellow section, is going to repeat here, and then here, here, and again here. So that's 4 more times that I won't have to replicate these drums, but that's already more than half the song. So certain theme songs like this, where they're pretty modern, they're made by electronic musicians and made by people who are pumping themes out, they're very, cookie cutter. Like, take this, replicate it 20 more times, and there's your theme song. It's not bad. I'm not talking shit about it. That's just how it is. That's how the song is structured. I can't. Ever since somebody was like, "Hey, you sound like Dusty Rhodes," I'm like, "Damn it, do I? I don't know, baby. Do I sound like Dusty Rhodes? I don't know. I guess. I guess." Yeah, that too. They also let a lot of people go. Why? So they could bring back The Rock. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why. The one thing that's gonna get me in this song is the cymbals, like those hi-hats. Like, I don't know what he's playing or what they programmed or whatever. All I hear is like a constant hi-hat with no change. Either that or it's going so fast that I hear it in like a slow, steady, on beat pattern. Like this. See, now that doesn't make sense. It has to be like this. Right? That does not sound good to me. This is something that might get me stuck on this song until I figure it out. But I won't do that to you guys. I'll just program the cool parts so we can listen to it and then be like, yeah, that sounds cool, and then be like, all right, next. Whoops. See, that's what I hear as well, where it's like repeating a ton, but I can't make it out. So I don't know. We'll see what happens later. I'm gonna program it like that for now, and then we'll see. Hey, what's up, Skylar? Welcome in, dude. How are you today? Yes, I'm eating. I made French toast with a latte or espresso, and I'm programming the drums for Shinsuke Nakamura's theme, and I got syrup everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna do this and then listen to it and then see where it's at and what it sounds like. Whoops. Should be one more. Like that. There we go. To me, that's what I hear when I'm listening to the song. So I'm going to go with that for now and repeat that again here. So now the thing I was talking about earlier, if I'm assuming that's what happened, so see how all the yellow is just a part that repeats over and over. So like I said, half the song is already done by me programming one part of the, I don't know, verse or whatever. So that's one reason why I like doing covers from CFOs, because their stuff is easy to program. Not easy, again, sorry. It's just all repeating. So it's not like you have to do a different drum pattern every single beat or every single bar. Good to hear that, man. I'm doing okay as well. Trying to get some music out after a bit of a pause. And since that part is also up here, I can do this as well. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that alone. There's another part that I want to record, and I actually want to use my body to record it. So this part is, they're using synthesized claps, but I want to use real claps. So I want to use my claps. I want to. So I'm going to get my microphone and record that. I forgot that I have my one mic on my mic stand. So let me get this mic off. Just gonna set this right here for now. Okay, there's my mic. I'm gonna also get a cable, because I need a cable to do this part. Where's my cable at? Let me get a cable real quick. I'm still like everything's still packed. Everything is still on the shelf. I have not unpacked a lot of things because I'm waiting to buy a new desk. So here's my mic, and I'm only gonna do one clap, just so that it's easy to edit and easy to record and stuff like that. Hi, Kayla. Thank you for. Hey, it's been a while. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. All of you guys. Amara Woods, dude, nice, man. Oh, thank you, dude. I'm doing a music stream right now, but I'll try. I'll try. I'm gonna record some claps. Hey, thank you. Awesome, Colorado. I've been there a few times. It's a really cool place, but thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend. All of you who are in here right now watching me record some stuff, I guess. All right, so for these, I'm gonna create a whole new track and go to audio and put one. Let me see if I can hear stuff. No, there's no input on this. Why is that? Input 1, audible, okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, because it's backwards. That's why I couldn't hear anything. So this is the mic I use. I'm going to be using for when I play live shows, if I ever get to play live shows again. And I forgot I switched the casing around so that it could sit on my stand without the cable facing the other way. It's really dumb, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now you can probably hear me in echo, which is kind of weird. But I'm going to use this to record some claps. I'm not going to talk into this. Do more modeling in the sun. Oh, nice. What is that crow modeling? Like, is that like a group, or is that a style of modeling? Love to meet you someday. Hey, maybe once stuff opens back up and people are allowed to travel, that'd be awesome. I would definitely love to travel once things open up. But yeah, cheers to you. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to be the clapping section of the song. So you guys are going to get to see how lazy of a recording process I have. I'm sure you already saw that when I was recording guitars for Duality. So I'm only going to record one clap, and I'm going to copy and paste that the whole time. Oh, that sounded good. So I'm gonna record one clap, but I'm gonna record it 3 times so I can do left, right, and center. So it's not just the same clap repeated over every single speaker. So I'm gonna do duplicate on that, and then even though I'm only recording one clap, I'm still gonna do the whole process of playing it in time. And I'm gonna try to slap my hand on a different surface so I get a different clap, so I don't get the same clap sound. I've never had to break down how to clap on a recording, but there we go. There are our claps, and you guys were a part of me recording these claps. Awesome. So I'm just gonna mute all this. Sorry, unmute all this. Let's see what it sounds like. Okay, now it sounds like crap because it's not EQ'd or anything, but I thought that was really cool. It's an idea that I had when I always listened to the song. I'm like, maybe if I do a cover of this, I'll do some like real claps and I'll record myself clapping so that we can get him recorded. Oh, it's photo shoots. Nice. That's fucking cool. Yeah, this channel is mostly heavy metal, I guess. I try to do everything though, but same. It's fucking awesome music and I love it. And now I'm gonna edit these claps. I'm going to California at Disneyland in September. Going to Anaheim, nice. I've been to Disneyland there twice, even though I'm from California. I never went there more than like twice because it's a mission to go there, and it's a whole day adventure. But that sounds really cool. Hope you have fun, and that'd be really cool to do at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna. Whoops! I just pressed a bunch of shit. Uh-oh. Sorry, I pressed a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I want to cut these. And there's a lot of echo in this room because it's like the ceilings are super high. So that kind of adds to the, Jesus, fuck on. Like I said, it adds to the whole thing. The natural reverb of the clap. I don't know why I'm having a hard time getting this centered. Okay, there we go. Jeez, that took forever. And I think these repeat every bar. Or every other bar. So every other bar, these are repeating. So like this. There we go. Yeah, so this is how I do recordings. I record something, copy it, paste it, and then move on. Oh, nice. Like I don't know why I keep saying that. Like a Marilyn Manson from Nightmare Before Christmas theme, Halloween. My birthday is October 19th. Oh, so you have like a Halloween birthday. That's fucking cool. I was always really envious of people that have their birthdays around Halloween or like on Halloween. I'm like, that's so cool. You can celebrate your birthday as a Halloween party. I think that keeps repeating this whole verse like this. So I'm gonna. I think it goes like that up until there. So I'm gonna listen to it. It's gonna sound weird with no drums though. And And that sounds like crap because I cut the decay off of it. So I'm going to just add the decay back into it. Oh, there's so much reverb on this that okay, let me do this. I'm going to do up until here. Or should I do the other way? Yeah, there's there's so much decay on that. I didn't realize the reverb was going to be that fucking strong. Holy crap. Nice. That sounds fucking cool. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in as well. Let me check that out when it's done because it sounds really badass. Yeah, awesome. I'll check it out. Thank you as well for coming in, and thank you for the visit. Whoops. Okay, that doesn't sound as cool as I thought. So I'm gonna do the drums for that part. Let's see what this sounds like. I think this is just the intro repeated. I think it's like that. Oh, that's right. I forgot this red part is a part I have to redo. Okay, let me listen to it now without the actual track. I forgot to split these. All right, so I'm not liking how the decay is so strong that it cuts out before the clap is done. So I'm going to do this to it. It sounds like I'm knocking instead of clapping. Let me throw an exciter on it. I don't know why it sounds like I'm knocking. I'm not knocking, I'm clapping. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna see how it it sounds in the full mix with all the other parts if I ever get to it. So that's kind of why I'm showing you guys this song, because I don't know when I'm going to get to the song. I really, really want to have a real violinist in this song, because the song has a lot of potential to not just be two parts repeating over and over. Just ignore that part. I'm going to erase it later. Let me try some EQ on these other ones so they sound a bit different. Do they have any clapping on here? Vintage. Maybe a high def. That kind of makes it a little bit crispier and not as punchy sounding, if that makes any sense. See, this one's already a lot crispier because I clapped in a different position. Clap. That's way too strong. I want like a not as crisp sound for this one. Maybe something like that. I still hear a punching sound. I can't get over that. I might have to blend this with some synthetic claps, because I can't get over the fact that it sounds like punching. So let me try some claps. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. I already had claps on here. See, that's a lot of claps too. Maybe that's what it needs, like a group clap. That sounds really dumb to say. Claps are, what key is that? C# 2. What the hell? That's supposed to be C# 2. Oh, it's C# -2. All right, so this will probably make it sound a lot better. So I thought I could get away with doing just my claps, but these are like a lot better sounding. Whoops, I misprogrammed that. Yeah, that sounds better. Oh no. Let me actually mute these. And I don't know if this is how the real song is doing it, but that's what I hear. And I thought it was cool. A cool idea. Whoops, I forgot to unmute these. So I'm going to lower all of these down to -5 so they mix in a lot better with each other and they're not as powerful. There we go. There we go. I'm going to add one more to this section. There we go. There's that. I just need to redo the drums on that part, but I'm going to do that later. That sounds really good. It's not the initial idea I had, but blending both the synthetic claps and my claps, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool. A thing I noticed about his theme is that I don't know if this is what it sounds like live, because I've never heard these claps live when I hear his entrance or anything like that. Same for Asuka's theme. I didn't know she had 3 versions of her theme. Like her initial theme was an instrumental. Then she had the second version, which is it's hard to describe because the third version is the same as the second, but it's mixed differently, and the singer, he's actually louder in the third one. So maybe Shinsuke has the same thing. Same thing was with his theme, where he has the same theme, but it's just slight variations. But this is the only theme I've heard from the Rising Sun. I've not heard any other variations of it, unless it's the cut version. So. Sorry, I'm choking on my coffee. But yeah, that's what I hear, and that's what I think will sound good. Like I said, I want to get a real violinist to do the violins for this part because I don't want to program them, and I don't want to play them because I thought about that, and I almost got a violin to just play the violin and just play this part, but I think a real violinist will fit a lot better because this is what it would probably sound like. It doesn't sound good. Hey Nomi, what's up? You came back to see me finish this coffee that I made. Oh yeah, Skylar, I was not gonna do the Japanese metal rock version because it's a cool track, but it does not fit. It just doesn't fit. Sorry, I did not like it. I was like, man, why did they change his theme? Like either, yeah, obviously because he's a heel and they don't want people chanting along with the theme, but it's like maybe book him better so that people don't get so bored and just start chanting his fucking theme. Play back which part? Everything that I've done, or just the clapping part that I just finished right now, or I wasn't trying to record the violins. I was just trying to. I don't know how it goes. Let me figure it out real quick. Yeah, so that would something. It would go something like that. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but I don't want to program them. And also the violin he's using is very specific because it's heavily distorted. I mean, okay, I could replicate the violin and I could program everything, but that's not as fun. Let me take off the delay. All right, reverb. See, it's not the same to me. Yeah, I haven't really looked at the lyrics, but I heard that the lyrics are just really dumb. But yeah, eventually I'll find. Eventually I'll find a violinist and I'll get these violin parts recorded. That sounds a little. Actually, I think that's a cello. Maybe not. Maybe. See, I can get close to it, but I can't. Violin is a very tricky instrument because it's like a guitar. You can replicate it, but it's not the same. It's not like drums. Drums you can easily replicate because they're a percussion instrument. Guitars are a lot trickier. Let me put this away real quick. I also got some Bailey's Colada. It's really fucking awesome. It tastes really good. Sorry, I debox. I forgot to play it back. So this is what I have so far. I'm gonna play with the track, but I'm gonna lower the track. So it just repeats over and over. So like I said, the yellow parts are the parts that I programmed today, and I only did one because every other part that is yellow, it's a repeat of the same part before it. So programmed one section, and just like that, I already had half the song done. Because this is mostly a a violin centered theme. So that's where the hard part is for this track. But I will get to it at some point. Right now I'm gonna do the electronic drums. So I'm gonna try to nail the kicks, no, the snare sound. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, thanks. You missed me recording a bunch of clapping. that's me clapping a bunch. I hope somebody walking down the hallway doesn't think there's other stuff going on in here. Like, oh, what the hell's going on in that apartment? But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do the electro drums now. That's these ones, which are D1. D1 is it? No, it's G1. Where's B, C, D2, G, A sharp, B, E. There it is. So I want like a, let's see, what kind of snare is this? It's like a heavy electro snare. Oh, that's a rim. Sorry. I need a snare. Maybe. No. So I'm gonna mute my other. Maybe. Oh no, I loaded the whole drum kit. Damn it. I did not want to do that. I just wanted to load the snare. So I guess I could just play it. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. That's pretty funny, actually. How do I edit this drum? I've not used this version of Logic, which is the brand new version. So I'm used to the older version, which had a different, there it is, editor screen. So I need some more. Why are these even on? Like, why is everything else on this track? I did not want every other thing. This is how I work. I just work in like a really clumsy way. See, that sounds a lot better to me. What kind of kick drum? It's a really fat kick drum. Maybe this one? Nah. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, that sounded a lot better than what I had. See how my snare does not sound good? So I'm going to take my snare out of here. Actually, let me replace it with another snare. See if I can get... Whoops. I don't like any of these. Nope. I should probably get the electro expansion kit for this drum kit so I can get some electro drums. There's so much reverb on this. Let me kill that. Where is that reverb coming from? There it is, reverb. See, I think that sounds like a good building, a good foundation to build off of. Because now when I duplicate everything, yeah, just ignore that red part. It's not the final anything for it, so just don't pay attention to it. I'm gonna up the kicks a little bit. It's sounding really good. It still needs obviously a lot of work and a lot more tinkering with the drums to get that drum sound to be like huge and like fat, but it's a good starting off point. I just need to finish this part right here, this blue part in the middle. because that part repeats all over the track. So this is actually the second part of the drums. So maybe if I can finish this right now. Okay, so this is going to go back there. That would be awesome if I can finish this right now, so that I can start looking for a violinist. I had a good wrestling logo because I used to play action figures and I still do. Oh, sweet, dude. I still have action figures, wrestling figures. I had a lot more, but I started to be like, I should cool it with these wrestling figures because I had like 10 at one point, and it was like, I don't want to, nothing against that, but I don't want to be that person that has like a collection of like 200 wrestling figures in the room, because I don't know, I feel like that's a lot of stuff. So it gets really, I don't know, it gets really weird to me to have a lot of stuff where I'm like, I have too much stuff. I gotta get rid of stuff. So I only have 2 wrestling figures. I kept 2. I wanted to keep at least 5, but I'm like, I'm just gonna keep 2 right now because I put a lot of money into it. I was like, fuck, I don't want to just have them sit here. But I kept an Undertaker that I customized to look like the version of when he wrestled Bret Hart at SummerSlam '97. So I customized him to look like that. And then I have a Keiji Muto figure from All Japan, which has the Triple Crown Championship belts, all 3 of them, and it has an All Japan figure stand. So that figure is fucking expensive. It's also the rare Muto with the coat. So yeah, after I bought that Muto, I was like, all right, I gotta cool it with this figures, because that figure was maybe I think it was like $350, which is, I was like, holy shit, okay, I did it. There it is. But I love Muto. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. But yeah, I get you on the wrestling figures. It's an awesome hobby. That's why when I was getting like a bunch of wrestling figures, I started just collecting the basic Mattel figures, the ones with like no articulation on the chest, because they look better and because they're a lot cheaper. They're like $7 compared to the Elites, which are like $18. And I was like, I don't need 300 points of articulation. Like, why? They're only going to stand right there. They're not going to do anything. So yeah, I got into it for a little bit where I was like customizing a lot of figures. So if you watch my old covers when I lived in California, you can see there's a bunch of figures on my desk and on my keyboard and stuff, because I was like, yeah, let's get a bunch of figures. And I was like, I want to have a WCW champion and an NWA champion and an IWGP champion. So I wanted to have a champion from every promotion. And that's when I was like, all right, you got to cool it on the figures, because I'm dropping a lot of money on these figures. Especially that AJ Styles I got. I customized him to look like the Bullet Club AJ Styles, and I got the IWGP Championship from Japan, which is a gold die-cast belt of the IWGP V3 Championship. That belt, the little belt alone, was $100, but it looked so fucking cool, and it was heavy, but it was made for figures, and I was like, fuck, dude, this is so cool. And then after like 2 months, I'm like, why the fuck did I buy that? I should have just bought the real belt. The real belt is like $150, and I can just, wear that to events. But it's fun. It's literally like a drug. it's a hobby for sure. Like I know a lot of people do it and it's super cool. Like I prefer to watch other people's wrestling figures collections instead of developing my own because that's like the most I'm gonna have now on that shelf. Like I have a couple of other figures which were really cheap, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like that Joker was $1, so I get you on the figures. But yeah, that was a nice trail off to talking about figures there. So I'm gonna try to finish this drum part, and then I'm gonna see where we're at. Yeah, I don't know what they're programming here. I have no idea. I hear it, but I don't see it. So I'm hearing this. So like this. Maybe it's on both. No, see that's one thing that I can never grasp. Like if I was a real drummer and I was trying to play this, what I'm trying to play right now would be like it's like I've never seen a drummer do like like something like that. It's like a real drummer would not play it this way. But maybe that's why you can get away with it because it's not something a real person would play. Like when I started programming drums for Morphesia, I would have my drum patterns be like snare, hi-hat, and crashes at the same time. It's like a drummer cannot play that in real life because there's no three-handed drummer or like no Goro style drummer with four limbs that can play that, or four arms at least. So yeah, it gets really. Why the fuck can I get this part? It's okay. Cut it there. Is that the middle part? That's the middle part. Yeah. So yeah, programming drums when you're not a drummer gets a little messy because once a real drummer listens to it, they'll be like, "You can't fucking play that. Nobody's ever going to be able to play that, and if they do, it's not going to sound the same." Okay, I'm going to go with that for now. Just erase this. Oh, this is fucking strong. I'm feeling this one a little bit. This is... That's so tiny, I can't even make it out. Is that 8? I cannot fucking read this. Like it's white, a white background with light gold lettering. So I'm like, what the fuck does that say? Can you guys read that? Here. Can somebody out there read that? See, I can't even get it in focus because it's so fucking small. That's what she said. Yeah, I can't fucking read that. Oh, but it's good. All right. And this one is double. So this part right here then will actually replace this part, which was the initial part I did. So we got something like this. So I gotta replace those those hi-hats with electronic ones so they can sound a little bit louder and a little bit more, I don't want to say fake, but a little bit more programmed. So we got, so that's what I want. I want C3. This will be C3. Whoops. Oh, wait, what? Oh, F#1. Sorry, I had it already. See, that sounds a lot, even though it doesn't sound good, it sounds a lot better than before. And this one is G#1. What is this one? I don't like that at all. It doesn't sound good at all. I was like, yeah, it sounds better, but it doesn't. Are you getting a Marilyn Manson hat? Is that like a hat that says Marilyn Manson, or like the hats that he used to wear, like the fucking badass mobster era hats for mob scene? I like those hats. That was a good era of Manson. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I just did. Oh god, here we go. Here we go again with the Manson talk. I'm just not gonna say anything. That's a I don't know. Oh, see, that's fucking awesome. If you're doing the mob scene style photo shoot. I don't like that hi-hat, so I'm gonna replace it with something else. But it's gonna be now it's gonna be two closed hi-hats. That sounds a lot better. There we go. It's so weird programming drums when you don't have anything else to go by, just what you hear in your head. So that's kind of why I'm not playing anything else. Oh, I love photo shoots at the cemetery. Which cemetery are you going to? I gotta do this other part right here. I think I have half of it right. Oh, in Colorado. There's some really fucking cool cemeteries out there that are like super old. Like the cemeteries here are really nice too, and they're way older than the ones in California. I think my favorite cemetery was the one in London. It was so fucking awesome. Too bad we couldn't go in, but I looked. I want to go back to that cemetery at some point. Yeah, no worries. Go charge your phone. And thank you for coming in, Kayla. I did not have any pints when I was in yes, Highgate Cemetery. That's the fucking one. Yeah, we got to the gate and it was closed, and we tried. Well, I tried to jump over the fence, but I didn't want to be the only one, and my friend was not going to jump over the fence at all. But yeah, I didn't have any pints. All I had was liquor. But next time, I'll have a pint. Yeah, I think it was that cemetery you're talking about, Highgate. I have a picture of it. Where's my picture of it? It's packed somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can show you the picture of it, because I do have it. I guess I don't have that. Huh. Oh, there it is. So yeah. Let me show you the picture of it. So I managed to get one picture. This is like me climbing up the fence and like pushing my hand or putting my hand through the gate and taking a picture of it. And I was like, man, this is a really fucking badass cemetery. I think it was Highgate. I don't remember what part of it. I told my friend, like, hey, let's go to the cemetery, and that's where she took me. And I was like, yeah, that's a fucking badass cemetery. Let's go in it. And it was closed. They closed at like 14 or 15, and we got there around like 16, and I was like, oh, damn it. But next time, I definitely want to go in it. Because I love going to cemeteries. But what part of London that was in, I don't remember. Maybe a bit north of Camden. I honestly don't know. I do not remember that far from that time. I don't remember. I don't recall, so I don't know why I did a British accent. Which cam is it? Play cam? Yep, that's it. Okay. Okay, so I do have half of it. How is he playing this? Oh, this Bailey's is pretty hefty. Just made breakfast with Bailey's. Good way to start the day at 4 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. So it's like this. This is honestly how I hear it. And this is why a lot of people sometimes come into a cover and then they listen to the cover and they're like, this sucks. I'm like, that's how I hear it, dude. I know it's not the right way, but that's how I heard it and that's how I covered it. And it's probably wrong, but I don't know what else to do. Or I forget to finish something and release it. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot to do that. There we go. The whole song is done now. I know it sounds really weird right now with the improper drums, but this is this is the whole track. What the fuck is? Sorry. There we go. Fuck. Logic is so weird sometimes. See, like what I'm trying to do right now, like it's hardcore glitching out. I don't know what's going on there. That's a really weird glitch. It won't let me drag these parts over here. Like it just glitches out. So I'm just gonna do this. Copy those two, delete these two, paste those two. Done. That was actually a lot simpler than what I thought it was. I guess I was overcomplicating it in my head. So there's the track. I kind of don't like doing covers this way, like showing you guys something that I'm gonna cover later on, because I kind of like it to be a surprise when people like, whoa, he covered that. But this song has been on my list for years, And since it's with a violin, I always just put it off. I'm like, I'm only gonna do guitar covers, only guitar covers. But now I'm like, I really want to get this song covered because it's an awesome song. It's memorable and it fits Shinsuke so well. And I'm like, I love that. I want to replicate that and pay homage in a way by doing a cover of his theme. I'm gonna try to play the. I'm not gonna record it, but I'm gonna try to play the lead. I wonder how many copyright claims this has gotten already. What's that last part? What's that last note? There it is. Hold on one sec, just so you guys can see that I'm sure you can hear it. Whoops. I did it too fast. Damn it. Okay. Sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's kind of close. I don't know that last part. I'm just gonna program it, and actually, I'm gonna record it and see how it would sound if I were to program everything. I fucked that up. But that's how I record keyboards. I just play them and then I come back to them later and I just adjust them. Ah! I've messed up the last. I can get like half of it going on like a good flow, but then I get nervous and I screw up. See, this is something that I would probably be able to play on a real violin, but I just want a real violin for that. Let me do it one more time. Ah, so all right, I got it going on one go. It wasn't the best, but well, the camera's way too bright. But yes, V for Vendetta is an amazing film. I watch that every Guy Fawkes day. So let me mute my part there. I mean, let me mute the actual track. Something like that. I don't like how it sounds because it doesn't sound real. Maybe if I switch it to one violin, it'll sound a little bit better. Okay, let's see. Logic, orchestral violins, violin section, but I just want the one violin, maybe the legato. There are so many parts on this that I'm missing. Whoops. There's also a lot of little things that you hear when you play a violin that you can't program, like a lot of slides, a lot of hammer-ons that I could probably replicate, but it's not going to be worth doing. I want to drop in one more violin on here and see if I can get something going. Because there's a violin synth on this that sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm playing the last part wrong. Oh, you can do dynamics on here. Interesting. Yeah, Guy Fawkes Day. I do that every year. It's a good holiday to drink. So that's what it would sound like if I were to program the violin. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to do anything with it right now. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Sorry. I forgot to copy all the claps over, like to here. Does this have claps? They don't sound bad, actually. They sound weird, but they don't sound bad. I just want to go full on and program everything and get this done, but I gotta hold back a little bit because I only wanted to do the drums for this stream and show you guys how I do drums and program drums for every single cover that I do. Because a lot of people, which is awesome, I really appreciate it, but a lot of people come in here and they're like, "Hey, cover this track," and I'm like, "Dude, that's a hefty drum track. Like I cannot just be like, here you go, covered it."